Hi everyone, Kevin here from Golf Guy Reviews, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the Adidas Bounce golf shoes. Now these are a spikeless pair of golf shoes from Adidas, and they do a few things a little bit differently. So stick around in the video as I'm going to go through some of the details that make up this quite unique shoe, and I'm going to let you know what I think of them. If you enjoy the video, hit that like button, and if you're the type of person that wants to keep up to date on all the latest reviews of the latest golf shoes, clothing and tech, as well as some of the older golf shoes that you might be able to pick up, like the Adidas Bounce in some of the sales going around online and in stores, then make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that bell button so you can keep up to date whenever I post my latest videos. So let's start with the look of the golf shoe, and Adidas are going for a more sporty trainer style golf shoe here. And even right off the bat you can see that the way that they've structured the lacing system makes it look a little bit unique and a little bit different. So you can see here that they've used an offset lacing system, so the laces don't tie up in the middle as you normally come to expect, they tie up off the side, and equally what they've done here is with this section where you actually tie the laces to, which is going to give you your support across the midfoot, you can actually tie the laces in a number of different places in these different holes, so you can get a different style fit and lockdown across your foot depending upon the way that you tie the laces on the shoes. Now for me personally, I would actually prefer just for the laces to be where the laces are. I don't want to have to now spend all my time retying all these different areas of the laces to see which combination of these holes fits best for my foot. So I'm not entirely keen on that, to be honest. Another few unique aspects to the shoe, I don't know if you can quite see there, but it doesn't have a tongue, so you just have this piece of material overlapping this piece of material. There's no traditional tongue. To be honest though, that actually does give you quite a nice fit right across the top of your foot, so that does feel quite nice when it's on, but again does look a little bit unique in terms of the aesthetics of the shoe. Another thing as well is the material that they've used. They've used this stitched textile material. If anything, it kind of feels a little bit like a wetsuit, I suppose. It kind of feels like it's got that stretchy feeling there. It's smooth on top. You've got a big old kind of stitch right across the middle of the shoe there, holding it together. And then you've got these heated forged elements as well, which are in there for a little bit of design and as well as a little bit of stability in the material there. So it makes it a little bit stiffer where it's forged and a little bit softer on top. For me personally, I'm not massively feeling the look of the shoe. I like a sporty trainer style golf shoe. This though, just for some reason, it's gone a little bit too far for me. It looks a little bit too kooky. But if you're the type of person that likes something that really is unique and stands out, then definitely maybe check out the Bounce if this is your thing. One other element to point out in terms of the material in the upper used is that this is definitely a summer shoe because it's not waterproof. The water's going to kind of soak right into this material nice and quick. So again, depends what you're looking to buy and use the shoe for, but there are plenty of spikeless shoes out there on the market now which are all round, all year, all condition shoes. These are definitely not an all-round, all-year, all-condition shoe. These are going to get muddy. I think they could be a little bit of a nightmare to clean once you get some mud on this material. They're not going to keep you waterproof. They're not going to keep you dry when the heavens open, which they tend to do quite a lot here in the UK. So that again, that's another thing to bear in mind. What are you going to be buying this shoe for? If you're just using it for the summer, you're going to be absolutely fine. If you're using it for all year round, I think you might run into a few problems. In terms of the comfort of the shoe, then you've got a good amount of padding around the heel and the ankle area, so these do feel nice and comfortable. And the way that this unique lacing system has been designed does give you a decent amount of lockdown and fit right around the midfoot. And I will, to its credit, say that the using of this material, this kind of stretchy, weird wetsuit-like material, means that it is nice and comfortable on your toes and on the top of your feet. There's no pressure. There's going to be absolutely zero breaking in time with these shoes. They're going to be nice and comfortable right out of the box because they're just so soft. In terms of the midsole being used here, Adidas are using the Bounce midsole. So to put that into perspective, it's a nice, soft, comfortable midsole, but it's not as soft, it's not as cushioned as Boost midsole. So it's going to sit slightly below in terms of the premium feel, the softness, but also the price point. So Bounce foam costs less, therefore these shoes are going to cost less. Personally, for me, I would actually say that the Boost midsole foam is worth the extra money. Look out in sales because you can still get Boost golf shoes for decent prices. So definitely go check them out. The shoes have also got an external TPU heel counter. You can see here wrapping around the back of the shoe, so you're going to get a nice lockdown feel through the shoe, and that does its job nice. It's not going to be groundbreaking. These aren't groundbreaking shoes really in terms of the price point and the materials they've used, but you know, it does its job and it keeps your foot nicely locked in. So in terms of stability, these are actually quite a stable golf shoe given the soft material that they're using for the upper. Moving on to the grip of the shoe, and you've got a rubberized TPU sole plate being here. And as you can see, where I'm holding it up to the camera, there's nothing particularly special or dynamic or particularly grippy about these shoes. These shoes are definitely going to do you a job. They're going to be fine on a dry golf course. They're going to give you a fair amount of grip, but I wouldn't expect leading levels of grip from these. These are quite thin, quite flat. There's not much really going to be to grab in the turf, and so I definitely would see perhaps some issues with some grip if it's a wet, dewy day. So I would say that you're going to be looking to use these purely on the nice, dry, sunny days or the overcast days, but there hasn't been any rain on the course for a little while. So to summarize the Adidas Bounce golf shoes, these are a sporty looking spikeless golf shoe that are going to stand out on the golf course. They're using some quite lightweight, soft upper materials, but you're not going to get the waterproofness of an all year round golf shoe. And also in terms of the grip that you're going to get from the bottom there, you're not going to get all year round grip out of these either. However, they are built to a price, and so they are reasonably priced. So you can find some pretty good deals out on the market for these, probably ranging around the £50 to £60 mark. So if you're looking for a summer golf shoe that's going to be nice and comfortable out of the box, it's going to look a little bit different, going to look a bit quirky, then maybe these could be the golf shoes for you. Let me know what you think of them. Comment down below. Could you live with the unique styling of these golf shoes, or would you prefer to game something a little bit more traditional? Let me know down below. Hope you enjoyed the review, so give it a like if you did, and make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can keep up to date on all my latest reviews of golf shoes, clothing and tech, all here on Golf Guy Reviews.